So Sangeeta the Bailey, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning and my kitchen was like this. It's only 9:30. And I'm like, what the hell? And then my living room as well. Living room's not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. But I need to do a lot of deep cleaning in my kitchen. Like for example, these cupboards, most of them need proper clean. So मैं had चलो आज तो साला share करनी है हमारी मोटी cleaning, but I will do it in speed, basically speed cleaning aussi, okay? So first of all, I'm gonna start with that cupboard over there because that cupboard is really bad. I'm gonna start with this one here. I cleaned these drawers a couple of months back. But after about 3-4 months, deep clean again. But they're not too bad because like I said, I cleaned them recently. I did that down my eye on it. But anyway, let's get started. अपनी ड्रो सारी साफ होएगी संगे सारी वाइप कितनी ये डब्बा सॉर्ट आउट करी रहे दो माने मसाले शाले बिस्किट्स आर ओवर देयर एंड ये बाकी नूडल्स एंड स्टफ ये सारी साफ करी ओड़ी this one's done top drawer that bottom one's done so बहुत सारी चीज़ें जिन्हें out of date लिखड़ियाँ too many guys I mean I check these things as well but sometimes हो ही जाना है you know cooking and other things, they just basically they just take over. So I'm just gonna give this bread bin a wipe. As you can see, crumbs go to jane pe. Let's give this a good wipe. And deep cleaning is a must. Builds up very deep. You can't basically do deep cleaning every day, otherwise it wouldn't be called deep cleaning things build up and boom, sometimes samajh nahi lagni bande. You just do your shopping, stick the things in the drawer, you don't realize, oh my god, what the hell, look at the crumbs and what's going on. You just want to get things out of the way, you don't realize, oopsie. से बाहर एक बंदा बात फिर भी हो सकता सामने के ना 4 people जिन्हें in the house a family एक जाना चीज़ सबसे इधर उधर दुआ जाना उधर सटना you know what I mean ये सारे जने नहीं ना करें जितने भी members थे ना सारे नालों नाल करने रहना then obviously we wouldn't have to clean the house and नालों नाल साफ करने जाओ तो नालों नाल but unfortunately it's not like that any. I don't understand why I've got 2 bricks here. But yaad koi leni chahiye nahi hai. Okay, so the top drawer is done. Now it's time to clean this toaster here. Budde ke upper layer is doing all the windows and the frames. These things get dusty even if they don't get like steam na chadni rahat, so maybe they're not dampy and all that. Ours ain't at the moment, but they still need wiping, you know what I mean? Dust chadni na, dust really, you know, takes over. So bread bin is going to go back. Toaster's nice and clean. Last and final wipe before we leave this worktop. Okay, so as you guys can see, at the sare drawers sab ki saaf ho gaya, worktop saaf kari udiya, drawers saaf ho gaya. Now I need to jump onto this drawer here, and you're gonna say, what the hell? I'm gonna zoom it in now. Got crisp packets up there, and I've got odd day and stuff here. Everything's all over the place again. I need to sort this one out. So sangiyo to beliyo. Ata ki cripson drawer saaf hoegi. Masale jithe dalan pinga sariyan dalan le vi saaf hoegi. That's it. That's done. The next one that needs cleaning is this one. And I zoom in kar dasni ha. Dag. That needs a good clean. And the one at the bottom as well. Okay, that one's done as well now. A lot of sonf. But that one's done. this poor machal over here was basically dying. Yeah. At Hasina, it was over here, and there was a little bit of water in it, and he's going like this with the legs in it, up and down. And my hair, so my fingers were dry, and I went like this, and he slowly lifted it and put him there. And I don't think he's gonna make it though. Oh yeah. Are you gonna make it? Oh. I don't care if it's a machal, if they sting you or what, but it's a living thing, any. For God's sake. Oh, it's got a soul in it. Any? Oh, this little brat's gonna make me emotional if he dies on me. मैं चलो शेयर करी कि ना संगियो में लाया गया कपड़े शनील लेके आई ना कपड़ा आंदे असी आल रात तो पिछले साल ना ए फिर अम्मी कि मैं सिरी दियो फिर उन्होंने सिर दिया तो सलवार जी इसने चेक है ना पुरानी लाई हुई तो you know what forget buying the new one man Chelsea मगरिब ने नमाज हुई हूँ ना संगियो वो पढ़ी तो फारग होए हैं. And today I never did no cooking any because there's a lot of cooking from yesterday. Fruit shoot के नहीं आंदे नाखा apple केला चलो संगे तो पहलियो vlog जरानी ना थोड़ा जा उठा कुछ करा नानी ने कहा कि I went to see my mom मेरी I went to see my नानी मेरी तो मैं नानी की मिली अच्छा ज़िंदगी ना कोई पता नहीं होना संगियो पहलियो तो नानी की मिली अच्छा and आज Tuesday and it's so cold honestly. Every time when I go out there, I want to get a nightgown for myself. Let me price that takriya makhni Allah ji we am your pona 18 pona I'm like hi agla even way itre mehenge and I'm like sure. I remember in Primark when they used to be 11 quid the nightgowns last year they were 11 quid now they've gone up to like 16 pound. I'm like that itre balne pe mathe but honestly क्या बनसी संख्या तो पहली हो क्या बनसी you know what I mean. Also मैं बाहर नहीं से इधर क्या कि ना बर्मिंघम वाले पास है जरा वो सोल एरिया नहीं संख्या पहली हो अपनी को एजेंसी उसने लाल obviously wrong होया है नहीं वो मुझसे कुछ explain करा है नहीं that all I'm gonna say is to all the Asian women जरियाँ yeah when you go out there you just be careful when you go out there because a sister she was a Sikh I think yeah and कुछ ऐसे तो नहीं ज़्यादा पर Sikh and उसने लाल obviously नहीं जो कुछ आया नहीं चिंगा आया and it's because of obviously पता नहीं ना उनसे कुछ चलना पे पुठोने पे नहीं है इतनी racism इतनी ज़्यादा फैलेगी ना for no reason like you know what I mean जेरे तो साला जेरे जुल्म करने ये वो करने उन्हें कि प्लीज साल लपड़ी खरने जे लपड़ हो रहे थे कई जरे नसी जाने फिर भी लपड़े जाने दिए ता उन्हें बहुत सा की मर्चा लगी for God's sake the government is the police is basically dealing with these kind of people नहीं तो सब बाहर जाने हुए नहीं ता इतनी ब्राउन स्किन ने खिलाफ या उन्हें पता नहीं लगना कि ये अपनी है या इंडियन या केरी है like what I mean is like ज़्यादा तो उन्होंने ज़्यादा तो obviously उम्मीद के साथ एक्सप्लेन कर नफरती towards Musliman really and everything but the thing is right that I don't understand man ka lapsi na ke you know what I mean like for God's sake oh mulk ya jitha laws and everything and if someone's doing wrong har cheez rehn de una par te itna gussa chadna ne excuse just an excuse to go out there and murder people and stuff and bana chahiye na and this is why I say when the Quran which you know when you know my mom right she still says it that when the end times are near closer to judgment day yeah there's going to be bloodshed and everything and कोई बंदा गुस्सा ना कोई तरस खा ना कोई चीज़ इससे तब बंदे ने कत्ल कर सकते को मक्खी सी like a fly है को मक्खी सी उसना कोई दिल को नहीं कोई उसकी तकलीफ नहीं, you know what I mean? And what me मैं हाल इतना मान जानी, please sisters out there, be careful, and the brothers, because when you go out there, because of our skin color, इसलिए ना बड़ा पुठाना पिया, just be careful. And स्वाद को नहीं रहा जिंदगी ना, that's all I'm gonna say, like, you know, जिसके आने like सुकून रहा हुआ, सुकून को नहीं रहा, you know, back in the days when we were kids, yeah, we used to sit outside our front door and play, and we were so safe, you know what I mean? Puri there, play outside and everything. I got my son wanted to go cinema, and I thought he wanted to go to the local one, but he wanted to go to the Bullring one, town one. I go to him, you're not going there. I said to you, you're not allowed to go there. My friends are there and everything. I go, I can't even drive to city centre. I go on the bus, and they go, oh, forget it. But he hardly goes out there, and you know what? Christmas, in a way, I think to myself, it's good. Shukr alhamdulillah, bara jiska ko nahi pyar, filhal ko nahi pyar, वैसे ना ही pyar. वो उन्हीं ना कर जनानियां वैसा कर जनिया वैसा. There's just danger out there, man. You can't trust no one. You know what I mean? तो ऐसे कोई बस में बैठे हो तो कोई नंगे थोड़ी मुंडी हिलाई हो रहा है, you know, काटा कपी हो रहा है. That's what I'm trying to say, नहीं. तो एक क़यामत की निशानियां ही हैं. You know, that's what we believe in, that क़यामत की निशानियां, these are the signs, any of end times. Daughters are not gonna have no sharmiya, parda, nothing. They're gonna go out there messing with the boys and everything, and that's happening. Mude jare nashiyan vich dubi jasan, in drugs and everything. Apna hosh nahi rehna, and that's what's happening. Yeah. The qatl hosan sab ke jo si hai te hun isla 2025 end hona ga takka hona paya. And you think yourself that when 2026 start hoya, inshallah ulla ka hosi, and then the year after, asa agle saal bachi jaan to badi gal nahi, because I don't know, man, I think by next year asa karobar na likhange. Itna hatred paida ho jaise itna कि अंदर ही व्यापार के साथ लिखसा, we're gonna get attacked or this and that. So हाल इतना मैं आही सकनी हाँ कि बच्ची रहो जो बहुत ज़रूरी है, तो जाओ बाहर, तो जो अपने हस्बैंड ला जाने हो अपने हस्बैंड लगे जाओ, प्रो ला जाने लगे जाओ. If you're gonna go out there alone, you gotta have like, क्या करना, भैनां भी थी जिन्हें कम करना, they have to work and they have to, but you gotta watch, man, you gotta be careful, you know, सज्जा खब्बा तक्की लिखो, गड्डी च बढ़ने हो तक्की तो लिखो, यानी कि कोई पता हो रहा हो, इस तरह को से फॉलो करना पे, you don't realize, and just stay cautious. Any और मैं क्या ही सकनी हाँ, but I don't know, man, I just feel that there's no सुकून left इस दुनिया विच. इतने जुल्म होने पे ना, इतने जुल्म है. Yesterday we were doing 40 on a dual carriageway. This guy behind us, he was an apna youngster. He was horn marija. And I was like, it's a 40 dual carriageway. Like, this is towards the central mosque area, that dual carriageway, past 5 ways. And I was like, it's a dual carriageway, for God's sake. It says 40 and there's a camera on top. What do you want us to do? You know what I mean? वो आग लगी दफा और नंगी जाओ ना क्या? सबड़ी को नहीं रहा, कसम सबड़ी को नहीं. TikTok पर I seen a video, कब्रिस्तान ने विच गड्डी, it must have been in speed and he landed straight into the कब्रिस्तान. You know, for God's sake, let the dead people rest in peace. And you know what I mean? इतनी तो आग लगी हुई. I don't know, man. Anyway, I don't know what to say. संगियो बेलियो. क्या करो? It's like कुत्ता जाओ क्या करो? There's no safety left. डर लगना. Honestly, you know, इतना दिल काबरी जाना, रोने दिल करना. It's like, where are those good days, good times gone? Like, you just want to spend the rest of your life in peace, and like, you don't want to say nothing to no one. You just want to mind your own business and get on with life, but you don't know who you're going past or who's going past you. पता ही कौन है नहीं. चलो जो अल्लाह की मंजूर. एनीवे मैं व्लॉग एंड करने की हाँ. अल्लाह सोने वाला होप से चंगा लग सी मारा मोटा जिहड़ा अपलोड करी उड़िया. लाइक करना ना भुल्लिया ने, थम्स अप, सब्सक्राइब करना ना भुल्लिया ने, तो जेह्ड़े व्यू करने एंड एवरीथिंग प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करी ओड़ो. एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जितने माड़े भैन भ्रा तक ने सुनने आह्ले. जज़ाकल्लाह खैर. अज्ज ना व्लॉग इतना है ने, एंड I'm gonna make the recipe, but I started on the cupboards today and I just need one day off, from the kitchen. Allah, anyway. That is